by Rachel G. Bowers, Globe staff. May 24, 2018. For the second straight year and fifth time overall, Gillette Stadium will host the NCAA Men's Lacrosse Championships, beginning Saturday with the Division I semifinals. Maryland will face Duke and Yale will duel Albany in the Div I semifinals, with the winners advancing to Monday's championship game. There will be 13 athletes among those 4 teams who call New England home, including 4 from Massachusetts. The Div .2 and 3 championship games are Sunday, with St. Leo and Merrimack battling for the D2 title and Salisbury and Wesleyan Conn battling in D3. Those 4 teams boast 50 players who are from New England, including 18 from the Bay State. Here is a rundown of the weekend and a look at each of the 8 teams competing. Saturday, May 26th, Lacrosse Fan Fest, 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Division I semifinal, Yale vs. Albany, noon, ESPN2. Division I semifinal, Duke vs. Maryland, Saturday, 2:30 p.m. ESPN2. Sunday, May 27th, Lacrosse Fan Fest, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Division III Championship, Salisbury vs. Wesleyan Conn, 1 p.m. Division II Championship, St. Leo vs. Merrimack, 4 p.m. Monday, May 28th, Lacrosse Fan Fest, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Division I Championship, 1 p.m. ESPN2. Here is the full day-by-day schedule, including post-game entertainment. Here is where you can buy tickets for the whole weekend. Here are the hours for the box office, which is across from the Patriots Pro Shop. Saturday, 8 a.m. until halftime of the second semifinal game. Sunday, 7 a.m. until halftime of the Division III Championship. Monday, 9 a.m. until halftime of the Division I Championship. Gates open at 11 a.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. Sunday, and noon Monday. Parking is free for those with tickets. Parking lots open at 8 a.m. Saturday, 7 a.m. Sunday, and 9 a.m. Monday. Division I Maryland record, 14-3. Path to the Final Four, defeated Robert Morris, 14-11, in the first round, topped Cornell, 13-8, in the quarterfinals. Briefly, this is the defending champions' 5th straight semifinal appearance and 7th in the last 8 years. Maryland is 9th in the country in goals per game, 11.880, and 19th in goals against per game, 9.31. The Terrapins are 3-2 all-time against Duke in the NCAA tournament. Connor Kelly leads Maryland in goals, 45, and assists, 33, for a team-high point total, 78. Jared Bernhardt and Logan Visnauskas have also broken the 30-goal mark this season, scoring 38 and 33, respectively. Dan Morris, who got 17 starts in goal for the Terps, is 14-3 with 10.1 saves per game, AA 8.94 goals against average, 18th in the country, and a 52.9 save percentage, T-21 stone. Duke record, 15-3. Path to the Final Four, defeated Villanova, 17-11, in the first round, beat Johns Hopkins, 14-9, in the quarterfinals. The Blue Devils, champions in 2010, 2013, and 2014, are back in the semifinals for the 11th time in program history. They are 5-5 in their previous appearances, the last of which was in 2014. Duke is 2-3 all-time against the Terps in the NCAA tournament. They are 2nd in the country in goals per game, 13.78, and 10th in goals allowed, 8.41. Justin Gooderding, Duke's all-time leading scorer, leads the country finding the net, notching 61 goals, an average of 3.39 per game. He is also 8th in the country in assists with 43, 2.39 per game. Joe Robertson, 43, and Brad Smith, 28, are second and third on the team in scoring while also combining for 44 assists. Danny Fowler is 15-3 in 18 starts this season, recording a 53.8 save percentage, 16th in the country, AA 8.40 goals against average, 11th, and 8.6 saves per game. Yale record, 15-3. Path to the Final Four, got by UMass, 15-13, in the first round, defeated Loyola, MD, 8-5, in the quarterfinals. Briefly, for the first time in 28 years, the Bulldogs are in the NCAA semifinals. They are the first Ivy League program to reach the semis since 2015, and are trying to become the first Ivy program to advance to the championship since Cornell in 2009. Ben Reeves is second in the country in scoring, tallying 56 goals so far, 3.11 per game. Reeves is also 7th in the country in assists, 46, with 2.56 per game. Joseph Sessa, John Danagilis, and Lucas Koteler are the other main offensive weapons. Sessa is second on the team in goals, 17, and assists, 9, while Danagilis and Koteler are tied for third in scoring with 14 goals apiece. Goalie Jack Starr is 14-3 in 17 appearances, registering a 8.12 goals against average, 8th in the country, to go along with a 48.5 save percentage, 44th, and 7.47 saves per game. Albany record, 16-2. Path to the Final Four, crushed Richmond, 18-9, in the first round, edged Denver, 15-13, in the quarterfinals. Briefly, the Great Danes are making their first appearance at championship weekend in program history, the first SUNY program to do so and the first America East program since Towson in 2001 to reach the semis. This senior class is 59-11 overall, making it the winningest group in program history. Albany leads the country in scoring with 263 goals, 14.61 per game. TD. Elon has won 341 faceoffs this season, breaking the NCAA record for a single season. Tikoka Nanticoke leads the Great Danes in scoring, 49, third in the country, and is tied with Connor Fields for most points, 81. In addition to Fields' 31 goals, he has racked up 50 assists, 6th in the country and 3.33 per game. Three other Great Danes have point totals in the 40s, Jacob Patterson, 41-6-47, Kyle McClancy, 29-18-47, and Sean Eccles, 31-14-45. JD. Colarusso is 16-2 in 18 starts in net with a 7.63 goals against average, third in the country, a 57.4 save percentage, 6th, and 9.67 saves per game. Division II Merrimack record, 17-1. Path to the final, shellacked NYIT, 24-6, in the first round, defeated Seton Hall, 16-9, in the semifinals. Briefly, en route to its second consecutive national title game appearance, the Warriors set a program record for wins in a season with 17, and have won 13 straight, also a program record. The Warriors, aiming for the program's first national title, have won 29 straight contests when scoring 10 or more goals. To advance to the final, Merrimack held Seton Hall, Division II's highest scoring offense at 16.42 goals per game, to just 9. Sean Black, a freshman, is the first Warrior since 2006 to reach the 90-point mark, tallying 37 goals and 54 assists. His 54 assists lead Division II. Two other offensive weapons reached the 70-point mark, Charlie Bertrand, 58-17-75, and Christian Thomas, 32-38-70. Peter Brown is 15-1 in 16 appearances in net, with a 6.71 goals against average, third in Division II, a 49.7 save percentage, 50th, and 5.56 saves per game. St. Leo record, 16-2. Path to the final, got by Tampa, 12-11, in the first round, edged Lenoir Rhine, 12-11, in the semifinals. Briefly, the win over Tampa in the quarterfinals was the program's first Division II postseason win ever. The Lions are 9th in Division II in goals per game, 14.06, and 23rd in goals allowed per game, 9.22. While Jake Gilmore leads the squad in points, 36-39-75, Kyle Powells has tallied the most goals, 54, and Charlie Kurtenbach has contributed a healthy line of 39-29-68. Goalie Thomas Tatarian is 16-2 in 18 starts for the Lions with a 9.24 goals against average, 20th in Division II, a 60.4 save percentage, 4th, and 13.83 saves per game, tied 6th. Division III Wesleyan, Con, record, 18-3. Path to the final, defeated SUNY Cortland, 16-12, in the second round, beat Cabrini, 12-7, in the third round, got by Tufts, 12-11, in the quarterfinals, edged RIT, 19-18, in the semifinals. Briefly, this is the first national championship appearance for the Cardinals, earned by scoring a season-high 19 goals and upsetting No. 1 RIT, Division III's third highest scoring team, in the semis. They also knocked off the number 2 team, Tufts, notching a game-winning goal with 20 seconds left to win the quarterfinals. Carter Hawthorne leads the Cardinals in points, 85, having scored 24 goals to go along with 65 assists, third most in Division III. And Jacoby has scored a team-high 66 goals, T7 in Division III, and tallied 14 assists. Harry Stanton isn't far behind with his 58 goals. Otto Bohin is 16-2 in 18 starts in net, recording a 8.74 goals against average, 56th in D3, a 53.7 save percentage, 92nd, and 10 saves per game. Salisbury record, 20-3. Path to the final, defeated Morrisville State, 19-5, in the second round, got by Christopher Newport, 12-11, in the third round, beat Dickinson, 9-7, in the quarterfinals, edged Gettysburg, 8-7, in the semifinals. Briefly, in the national title game for the 18th time, the Seagulls are back to defend their title from last year after notching the game-winning score in the semis with 4 minutes left and Brandon Warren coming up with a save of the potentially game-tying goal with 20 seconds remaining. Salisbury ranks 13th in goals per game, 13.96, and 23rd in goals allowed per game, 7.17. Warren is 17-1 in 18 starts in net this season with a 6.42 goals against average, 4th in D3, a 53.8 save percentage, 91st, and 6.33 saves per game. Corey Gwynn is the Seagulls' points leader, 66, and leading scorer, 47. Pierre Armstrong has strung together a healthy line of 24, 36-60, while 4 other players have broken the 40-point barrier for the season. Josh Melton, 23, 34-57, Griffin Maroney, 46, 11-57, Zach Pompeia, 32, 20-52, and Garrett Reynolds, 38, 5-43. Follow Rachel G. Bowers on Twitter at Rachel Bowers.